Hi everyone, Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and today we are going to tune into your daily message from Spirit. Now, I do want to let you guys know again that these messages are just general insights from Spirit for any of those who are watching. And so sometimes you may find that the messages really resonate with you, and sometimes it may not, and that's okay. It is for you to take however it lands for you. Now, with these messages, sometimes I'll be using cards. I'll always bring through Spirit messages or channels as well. Sometimes I may use runes. Sometimes it may just be simply a Spirit channeled message for you or an insight. It's going to be whatever it is, but it'll be a daily message or insight. So today we're going to start with cards again. And I'm using the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reid. It's one of my faves. So we're just going to see a 3-card pull of what Spirit has to share today. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we have the Grail Knight, we have the Butterfly once again, and the Wasp. So I'm going to explain this to you guys, because as I'm pulling cards or when I'm tuning in, they just start talking, and these are my guides who enjoy bringing through insights. So the Grail Knight, this one is, it can be about romance, it can be about illusion, it can be about seeking the sacred. This knight is really living his purpose and doing his thing to honor his journey. Now, the way that I'm getting this within this card read is, as we are moving on our purpose right now, we have the ability to really tune in deep to who we really want to be. That is the piece. What kind of knight are you going to be? Are you going to be a knight in shining armor? Are you going to be a knight who wields great power but uses it for the negative? Are you going to be one that does things for the betterment of other people? What version of the knight are you going to be? Are you going to be one that sees through illusions? Are you going to be one that stands up for truth? Who is the knight within you, regardless of gender? Who is the knight within you? What does that powerful source that comes from within you want to say? How do you want to live your life? What are your morals? What is your purpose? What is your calling? This is what I'm really getting from this Knight card. So it's for you to really get to know who you are and in which way do you wish to serve your purpose in the world. Now, these two, they're telling me, these two come together. These are our options. So we have the butterfly or the wasp, right? Now we know that the butterfly is the ability to choose to see things from a point of transformation, growth, and beauty. That is something within us to choose every time. The wasp represents anger, jealousy, frustration, also a lack mentality, but often really with aggression behind it all. So if we consider where we are in the world right now and what's happening, we have the opportunity to choose, do we want to be and embody the energy of the butterfly that is willing to transform and grow and evolve into something beautiful that can fly, literally? Or do we want to stay the wasp and keep doing the same things over and over and over? Now, I know there are benefits to wasps in some ways, how they help in some ways. Not all of them are aggressive and negative. I'm talking about the symbology, so just keep that in mind. If you want to honor the energy of the wasp, then it's really kind of saying to you that you're sitting in a point of anger, of needing to prove your point, of wanting change, but change in a way that you're willing to use aggression for it. Now, that doesn't mean that standing up for our truths is a bad thing. It's very much a good thing, and it's really important. But we can do that in an energy that helps us to move forward versus one that keeps us locked in the same cycle over and over and over and over again. And think about it too. A butterfly, when it's flying around, they're showing me the symbolism in my mind. A butterfly, when it's flying around, is flying and flitting and landing here and doing this, and they look like they're having fun and enjoying and going with the flow and all this, whereas a wasp keeps going and doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and pesky. Reminds me of these repeated cycles. So when we bring back the Grail Knight in here, right? The Grail Knight that is you and your heart and your soul. Do you want your Grail Knight to flow and expand? Or do you want your Grail Knight to be doing the same old cycles? That's for you to choose and for you to discover. So today's message is really about choosing how you want to be in the world, how you want to show up, and what that looks like, and recognizing that you have the absolute power to create that reality for you. Now, when I say create that reality, it doesn't mean that you are going to suddenly change the whole world around you because you decided to shift your reality. You're not going to change the external, but you're going to change the internal, which changes how you relate to the external. That's when we take our power back. When we change the perspective we wish to view something from, two people can view the exact same thing and take something totally different from it because of how they choose to view it from within. That is that Grail Night power. That's the one that you get to choose. So I hope that helps inspire your Monday to start off a fresh week. And I will be back again with more tomorrow for more messages from Spirit. And for everything else, check out the Jeanette Byro podcast. I have a new podcast that's dropping just today, right away. And for everything else, check out Avalon Spirit.